Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is having. Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is having a happy Saturday. I'm not going to be on here very long. Just want to say good morning and just bring some inspiration, some positivism to your mind. And hopefully you will see things in a different light, on another level, in different dimensions or something. If you don't know who I am Dr. LaShonda Mays. I am your transformational storyteller, educator, voice artist, and strategist, where you can speak on purpose and ignite your fire to go higher. Yes. Today, I want to be able to share with you being resilient during the reset. But before we go there, I do have some announcements real quick. On April the 16th, which is next Thursday, my group, Wealth Think Bank, okay, Wealth Think Bank group. If you're not in it, you want to be in it because it's for entrepreneurs and people who want to invest. And basically what we're doing is we're being able to help people create wealth through entrepreneurship. So you definitely don't want to miss that. You want to be there. It's going to be virtual. Okay, you don't want to miss it. I'll put the link in there so you don't miss the information. We have some phenomenal speakers that's going to be on there. I am excited, and I will be the masters of ceremonies, what I do best. So I will be there. I'm super excited. It's going to be a phenomenal journey. Basically, if you're looking for a contingency plan for your business to stay afloat, continue to thrive, that's another you definitely do not want to miss it. Okay. I also want to remind you guys that if you need some voiceover services, and I'll actually do a video on that I'm available to do voiceover service for you. That means if you need an audio book done, I'm your girl. You need a commercial done for your business, I'm your girl. Just all kinds of things that can happen, children's book, etc. So those things are available if you want to really, if you really want to enhance your marketing business. That's a strategy to go to go. And that works. Now let's go on now to being resilient during the reset. During this time, it is going crazy right now. The corona, people losing their jobs, businesses are folding. People have to be at home a lot, which is not always a bad thing. Okay? But then so many things are happening with people. People are getting sick. People are having financial issues because at this point, if they're not working or making some money on the side or something, they're wondering, what can I do? What can I do? Oh my gosh. And the anxiety and stress and depression is coming upon a lot of people right now. And I just want to remind you, be resilient during the reset. Right now is the perfect opportunity. This is the perfect opportunity to not just go, because that's needed, but don't stay there. Okay? You breathe, you have your adult tantrum, your meltdown, whatever you need to do, because that's normal. You get that out because it's needed, but don't stay there. Don't stay there. Because this is a perfect time for you to operate your gift. Remember, I always talk about the GST, the gift, the skills, and your talents. This is the perfect time. And I've been talking about that since. The things that you were doing on work, how can you transfer it over into the business? Maybe not a full-time business, maybe a part-time business, however you want to do it. This is the perfect time to do it. You got to make sure Your family eat, you take care of your bills, and also bless people with your gift. This is the perfect time. And I want you to remember, be resilient. That means you're looking at what's going on right now. You're looking at what's going on right now in life. And like, man, this is nuts. But at the end of the day, besides what you see is going on, you're looking at the other side of it and you're like, man, this is, I'm going to be all right. I'm going to be okay because I see what I can do in my creative world right now, and being able to focus on that positive thing. That's what's really important now. I need you to remain resilient and understand that everything is going to be okay. It will. It looks crazy. Some people may have to move and live with other people. It's still going to be okay. Some people may not have a job and not have much money. It's still going to be okay. It looks crazy right now, but always know that it's always a blessing on the other side. And while you're in this situation, in this adversary, this whirlwind of adversary that's going on, I just want you to know that there's always opportunity for growth. What lesson did you learn? Did you prep before any disaster like this? What is it you need to do next time just in case another disaster like this that comes up? Is it getting you to think more about entrepreneurship? Is it getting you to think more about financial literacy, like wealth, investments, insurance, just different things? What is this time reminding you, is preparing you for something that's much greater? And in the process of us going through adversary, learn the lesson. Don't make yourself feel guilty about choices you made, because your choices are your choices, but what did you learn? What are you learning right now? And what do you want to do better? But remain resilient in this time. Remember, there's always warfare in our minds mentally. We're in warfare physically. We're in warfare psychologically. And we're in warfare just period. Mental, physical, psychological, just all over. And it always starts back here. Resetting, being resilient in your mind. Okay. So the first thing I want to look at is just, let me share this story with you. This week, I'm still working as an educator. If you guys don't know, I'm a positive behavior resource specialist. And my job is basically transform kids' mindset and behavior in special education and in the general population. Okay. And it helps with everything from their behavior, minor behavior, social skills. We work on behavior. Socialization is everything, and now we're social distance, right? But a lot of things that I'm teaching young kids that parents are teaching and some parents are not teaching at home, right? So I teach those skills to them, how to ask and how to wait and understanding no and being okay with somebody saying no. And just, finding all other alternatives. If something hard, ask a question. So those are simple things, but little people don't understand that unless you're teaching that at home. So I teach that as well. And you guys know that I deal with a lot with kids with autism, emotional disturbed, Down syndrome, just all the above. Anything you can think of, special education, childhood disorders is what I deal with, but also my general population too. And we are working on our mindset, how we feel, how we see, how we think, how we react. And with our growth mindset, we see both positive and negative, but we're focusing on the positive, which I mentioned earlier about the adversary. The negative part of it is the adversary. But in the adversary, what can you pull out that is positive? That's what I want you to focus on. Being a known of what's going on in the world, but focus on what you need to do for you and your family. That's it. Focus on what you need to do and your family. And sometimes that means turn off the TV, turn off the radio, get off Facebook, because sometimes you see so much negative stuff on the media. It does make you sick. It makes you have anxiety. Some people believe everything they see and read. So they don't say television for no reason, but we won't go there. But in this growth mindset, I just need your brain to be open for all the possibilities in life, all the great things that can come out of this. That's what I want you to know. That's what I want you to understand. I don't want you to feel like that you're so backed up in a corner you can't breathe, okay? That you can't even think. I want you to breathe so you can move, okay? And just FYI, I know you guys probably like, what she got on? After this, I'm going to go walk because I got my chill clothes on right now, so it's okay. It is okay. However, that growth mindset is so powerful. It is so needed because when you have that growth mindset, it is open to unlimited things that you can do in your life. And there's no stopping point. It makes you think on higher levels into other dimensions. I really need you to have a growth mindset. And even if you're afraid to do things, do it scared. Do it scared. I want to make a confession. Can I make a confession? Can I make a confession to you? Out of the 20 years of working with children with disabilities, I've never worked with emotionally disturbed kids. Never. Never. Mm-mm. It was either autism or it was support center that had a combination of a little bit of everything except emotionally disturbed. Okay. And wheelchair bound students or developmental delayed, super delayed students. And I've worked with everything. And I will tell you guys, this was the first school year I had to work with children that was emotionally disturbed. Ooh, it's a wake-up call. I know some people, I've met plenty of teachers I worked with out through the years that work with those type of children. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And they would tell me stories and they were like, yeah. And I'm like, what? And I got my full medicine this school year. And a part of me was a little nervous. I had to go back and do some research, right? Out of all my education, I had to go back and read up on it, right? I still knew what it was. I understood it, but I still had to do some reading, right? But I had a growth mindset. My brain was open up because I'm like, okay, what do I really need to do here for these kids? And I told you guys, ever since I stepped out of 12th grade, I always been operating my gift with those kids. And my mind was opening up to it, learning who they were, things they like, things that were triggers. But I also reached out to my good friend Ann because she's the behavior analysis that's over me. She's a master level behavior analysis. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm done with masters, but now I gotta get a certification so I can be a master's license behavior analysis, which is awesome. And I reached out to her, and this is the thing I need you to have. This is what's so important. I need you to grasp right now, ladies and gentlemen. I never worked with those kinds of kids before. But most kids I work with, they really love me, no matter if they're really good or, have, maybe some discipline issues that need to be looked at a little bit more, and that's okay. And I reached out to her. I had a growth mindset. I did not have a fixed Fixed means you only go what you know and you're not open up to what you want to do to grow. So I had a growth mindset and I reached out to her because she's my mentor. And I said, and I need help. I don't know what to do. Tell me. So of course I'm reading the different charts and stuff and making sure I'm updated on everything I need to know about this kid. What do you need to do? I'm looking for videos, I'm reading. You have to be able to stay ready. Stay ready for anything that may pop off, okay? Not jump off, that may happen, but pop off. I did say it, pop off, okay? You want to be ready. And I was already ready, but I still needed to talk to my mentor. I opened my mind up and she was there. She's really my supervisor over there, but she's also a good friend of mine and a mentor because she has a clinic. I don't know if I told you guys, she has a LEAP, Applied Behavior Analysis clinic in the school. So we're the only charter school that I know of that have a clinic in the school. And I went to her and I talked to her and she said, oh, Lashonda. And she's African. She said, oh, Lashonda, you're going to be just fine. You're going to be fine. You're going to do good. You're always good. And I'm looking at her like, but I was open to sit at my friend's desk and was open about all the suggestions, all the things that I needed. I would even tell you I was a little tiny, just a little bit scared. Just a little bit. Not much, because I always do things. I still do things regardless if I'm fearful or not. I do it anyway. And I do it fearful anyway because I know it's me getting out of my comfort zone or working with only those specific children, right? So I want you to have an open mindset, understand, although you've been doing this thing for this way with these people, with these customers, with these kids, or the people you're around all the time, it's time to step out and expand and add more to what you're already doing. That's all I want you to hear. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? I'm going to say it again. This is the time to expand and grow, and sometimes expanding and grow, you don't like it. Woo, I don't like it. And I'll tell my mom and stuff, so, woo, I don't like this. I said, but God needs me to stretch and grow wherever I go. So it's good for my benefit. And sometimes we don't like that process. I understand. Sometimes we share tears. Sometimes we get angry. You have an adult tantrum moment. And yes, sometimes we have to have that moment. And that's understandable. But just know it is growth. And where there's growth, there's opportunity. And where there's opportunity, there's our blessings and abundance waiting for us. That's your growth mindset that I hope that you guys are getting right now. And believe it or not, even with those children that I work with all children that have special needs, okay? All types of disabilities. But I had a set of tough little kids that I had to real work with. And I want to just say, and it wasn't just me, but it was me and my team. And me and my team working with those kids daily, training those teachers, because the teachers had a growth mindset as well. Do you have a growth mindset? Are you willing to be open up to the possibilities of learning other things that you're already doing in your gift, your purpose, your skills, your talent, and stretch? Are you willing to stretch? That's the question. That is the question. Are you willing to stretch right now? This is the perfect time in the chaos and the confusion. We had to train the staff on what strategies to use for our kids because of the kind of behaviors they have. Learning and understanding who they were, their disabilities, what triggered and what they like. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, all the kind of crazy stuff they were doing, it was just, I'll just say this, it's not crazy. It's just that behavior is a communication, and this goes for even with us adults. because we do it too. It's not just children, it's adults too. It's whatever we learn when we're little, and then we're still constantly doing some of that stuff as an adult. And some of us have not clearly got help for that. That's facts. That's facts. If you really think about it, think about all the stuff that's going on in this world. Think about it. All the crazy stuff that's happening in schools with the kids fighting and shooting and all that. People kidnapping, people decapitating. Think about that. That's stuff that has not been dealt with when they were younger. The depression, just all kinds of stuff. People being molested, and they have to deal with it as an adult, and they never got. Some people never get healed from that. And that's why you see dysfunctional people right now, dysfunctional relationships, and it pass on in genes sometime and all this crazy stuff because it's not dealt with as an adult. I mean, as a child. I said a mouthful right there, and that's why I'm saying you have to have a growth mindset in order to go to the next level in your relationships, in your marriages, in your business, in everything you do. And if you get an opportunity to come to my goal setting workshop, I work on your mind. That's important right there. What we think, what we experience, and how we react to things determines which level we go. We go higher. But if we don't pass those tests, guess what? We're going to go back and we're going to learn it all over again. And it may be in a different situation, different job, different business, different relationship, but same thing, different people, different places, different time in your life. So that's what I want you to work on when it comes to mindset. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. When are you going to stop repeating? Hey, Taria, how's it going? Good morning. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. I don't think I can see anybody else's if they come in, but that's okay. I'm learning this new Facebook, the way they got the cameras and stuff set up. Hey, Simone, good morning. But this is really important, ladies and gentlemen. I really want you to have the open mindset to receive the blessings, the abundantness that you need in your life right now. You need this opportunity. This is amazing, okay? It really is. That's the growth mindset piece I want you to have. Number 2, positive self-talk. And I had this conversation with my students. What are you saying to yourself that's good? Positive self-talk, that means I had to break it down to my students. And basically all it means that you're talking to yourself nicely. You're talking to yourself in a good way that would enhance your self-esteem. That'll open your mind up again to the possibilities. And that's what's important with positive self-talk. And I know you said, Shonda, talking to yourself, are you crazy? I remember having a student that had autism, and I moved him, and he used to say, "I got crazy." He used to do that, "I got crazy," and I just laughed dearly about it. And I'm saying to you, I got crazy. You know, I know you think you're talking yourself crazy. No, but when you're feeling down, when you're going through situations like this, you have to remind yourself, I am beautiful. I am handsome, whether you're a man or woman. I am a great father. I'm a great mother. I am humble. I am nice. You're still saying what you want to be. That's that positive self-talk. I can do this. I can make it through anything. And while you're doing those positive self-talk, whether it's a word or whether it's phrases, that comes into the positive affirmation of it, okay? So they actually go both hand in hand. Self-talk is talking to yourself nicely. I know one time I got so upset, I said, okay, Sean, breathe. It's going to be okay. You're going to be good. You got this. And sometimes you need that for yourself. You need that. You need to say those things to yourself. You can write it if that's like a vision board that you want to write on there. Definitely. I think I have a book, not a book, but let me get this poster. I'm going to show you guys this poster. I remember going to a young ladies event named Yolanda, and this is a poster board too, because she did a vision board too, but I just did like words. And it's just a couple of things that I want to point out that's important on here. Not everything, but these are affirmations I believe in. And like, I don't know if you can see this one. This one says, can you see it? Brilliant, right? Brilliant. So those are things that I say about myself. Taria, that's your word, shine, right? So shine, right? And it's just some other things. Excellent, love yourself, confidence. I'll just read it. Influential. Yeah, so beautiful. I have like a couple of other things on here that I want to show. Yeah, so these are just some things I wanted as far as in affirmations and stuff. So it's just a couple of things. It's not a lot, but at the same time, if you want to write those words, or anything like that, that will be good. You are loved. You are awesome. You're amazing. You are phenomenal, extraordinary. You're a good husband, wife, mother, father, daughter, uncle, sister, brother, cousin. You know, you are a wonderful or renowned author. Speak, please speak. Whatever you think, you're going to speak it. Whatever that's in your heart, it's in your mind, it's going to come out. So speak those things that you want to come forth or that's already happening right now. I am a terrific business owner. I don't care if you folded your business. Continue to say that you're an amazing business owner. You have great customer service. You have great clients. And every client is not going to be, you know, so awesome, but you want to believe that. I'm not saying be in denial. I'm not saying don't act like stuff is not happening. You do, but you still acknowledge those things, but still speak life, speak positive things. I'm going to get a better job, or they're going to hire me back, or in the meantime, still put action to it. Just don't say it. Put action to it, but still do those positive affirmations. I'm a loving person. I'm a kind person. I'm going to win. I'm going to be on top. I'm going to have the best syndicated show ever. I'm going to be big on the podcast programs. You know, what is it that you want in your life, those positive affirmations? I will be a great speaker on different people podcast platforms. Those are different things that you want to come forth, that you speak in your life, that you want to happen. Or even right now, like you know that you're really great at things. And even if you're not so great at it, I'm going to work hard at my public speaking. I will become a better speaker. I will become very articulating in what I'm saying. My message will be full and whole so people can be transformed. Speak. Remember, you have to speak those things as they are right now. Okay? You have to speak it now, not, well, if, no, 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 no. Speak it, believe it, see it, write it down. Invest and drip your whole self into self-talk and affirmations. Shield yourself. Some people pray, some people meditate, some people read Bible, some people watch videos, some people read things. You do that. Be shielded and guarded in all positive things right now is where I'm really trying to get you to go. This thing right here, this is powerful. But this is absolutely more powerful than anything. What you believe that's in your heart, you're going to say it. Focus on the positive light. Even if it's a little tiny light, even if it's the faith of a mustard seed, still focus on those things. That's what's important that I really need you guys to do. Not for me. It's not for me, but it's for the benefit of you your kids, your husband, your family, whoever. Because somebody always need an anchor to kind of hold on to. That's going to be positive. That's going to help them see as a visionary, as an executor, as a strategist to help them out. And maybe you're that person. I don't know. And maybe you want to anchor onto somebody else that's like that. You want to be around people that can uplift your spirit, right? You want people to uplift your spirit and be happy and have that joy and let it rub off on you, right? Let that joy and stuff rub off on you. Hey, Cousin Lonnie, thank you everybody for joining. Now, the last part of this is repositioning your goals. I cannot stress this. I cannot stress this enough. When you have your goals, there are going to be adversaries like this, all kind of crisis that's happening in your life. Do not stop what you're doing. Do not stop it. Don't erase it. Don't find another goal, because whatever that goal is that's set for you is for you. And it's up to you to have a growth mindset, positive self-talk, the positive affirmations to learn how to reposition your goals. This is needed because right now, this is the thing. Don't let your life experiences keep you from being creative. Still have that imagination like a child that can think and create. You know how children create things? Okay, I'm not saying be a kid, but what I'm saying is still be creative. Sometimes life has done so much to us, we don't have no creative juices. Okay, and some people may not be as good at it. Again, anchor on to somebody else that can help you be creative. Be creative with what you're doing. That's what I mentioned earlier. Taking what you already did at your job, your business, or where you're trying to go, and just excel in it. This is time to be excellent. And like I tell people all the time I talk to, if I can't do it with excellence, then I ain't doing it. I don't want to be a part of it. And again, everybody's personality is different. So for me, I'm a go-getter achiever. What about you? Are you mediocre? Are you radical? Do you do things in excellence? Reposition your goal. What this means is you're looking at it. This strategy and execution plan you wrote out is not really working. Or right now, because of the corona, you can't really do it. So that means you go back into your lab, you go back to your office. That means you go back to your sacred space of where you are creative, where you're doing all these great things so you can see a better trajectory of your life. You rewrite your plan, right? Remember? Write the plan. You remember that? You make it clear. You write it so you can make it clear, right? So you can understand. That means going back. All right, goal's still there, but now it's time to have a different strategy, an execution plan with these deadlines. Let's see. Let me redo this. Because you have things that you need to accomplish. Again, like I told you, we're on earth, not just to keep our gifts, skills, and talents to ourselves, but to bless everyone else. I know you're probably saying, well, it's the corona, I ain't got time, and I'm trying. Yes, still focus on what you need to do, but also making sure that you are excelling in your GST. Make sure you're excelling at that. That means still reading books, making sure you're talking to your mentor, and still there's so many events live online. Participate, do whatever you need to do. This is time to still grow. This is not the time to stop just because we're in shelter in place and things are somewhat on lockdown. That don't mean you stop growing. You're always growing. You remain resilient and you keep going despite what's going on. That's going on around you. But internally, we need to be pulling out what we need to do. Okay. So that's what well, not I keep saying I, but I'm just so adamant on helping and transforming people, not just with words, but action plans and steps. You can talk this all you want, using this all you want, but where is your plans? When are you going to get started? And sometimes we have to pause and get back to it, and that's okay. And sometimes it takes a long time before we can get back to it. But hey, cuz, thanks for joining. But yeah, you definitely want to do that, okay? And these are things that, guess what, not besides the reposition goals, I have been working on growth, mindset, positive self-talk, and positive affirmation with my students. Good morning, Dr. Rodney Jackson. Yes, I have, because right now my students are so young. They're like pre-K to fifth grade. They don't understand what's going on, and I have to do little stuff to keep them excited, to keep them positive. And what are they doing to be a leader? What are they doing to have a good mindset? I have to teach those skills to my students, and we as an adults and parents and guardians and teachers and whatever we do with children, okay, teach those same things too, but I teach them a lot of it. So, and I get my parents involved. I get my parents involved, and the reason why I'm doing this because I was talking to a loved one yesterday, and I was telling them what we were working on and showing that person. They was like, "Oh my gosh, you should do that because the adults need it too." I said, "You absolutely right." So here it is, being resilient during the reset. Okay, be sure that you follow some of these strategies that I'm giving you. They will help you. And matter of fact, while you're doing that, put on some amazing music, like some jazz, something relaxing, calm. They have meditation music. They even have frequency music. Did you know that? Do you even know what the frequency music is? Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. Just serene and cool, and just de-escalate so your mind can open up and expand. It's just so many great things out there that you definitely want to do to stay focused. Hey, Marianne, thanks for joining. To stay focused, to stay energized. Be sure that you're continuing to do your walks, to do your Pilates, to do your yoga, do whatever kind of exercise that you're doing, that you continue to do that. Even if it's just a walk around the building or a walk from one block to the other, do that. You need that. Still breathing Mother Nature. Go out. It's beautiful out here in Dallas, Texas. The sun is out. When I get off, I'm going to go and I'm going to do some walking. I got out yesterday and did some walking. I got to take some allergy medicine because allergies are really bad right now. But I don't make an excuse. Even though my allergies are bad, guess what? I still have a growth mindset. I'm going to go out and walk anyway, okay? However, I want you guys to take care, okay? I want you to take care. Stay healthy. Follow the guidelines or whatever they're doing with Corona. Still pray and meditate if that's what you want to do, or speak positive words in your life. Okay. Like I said, continue to wash your hands and all that things. I'm not gonna talk about that because that irks me a little bit. Only because if people are doing what they're supposed to do to stay healthy and clean and washing their bodies with soap and all that and cleaning themselves, you don't have to worry about that. But anyway, that's something else. I ain't gonna go there with that. However, I just want you guys to remain resilient during your reset. This is your time to reset. Okay. I am going to post the virtual event. Again, it's April the 16th. You do not want to miss it. It's a wealth think bank, entrepreneur, and investment event. We have some prolific speakers that's going to be there. I'm excited. I am your MC for the event because that's what I do best. Be sure you join if you want to become a member. That'll be on there, as well as a link to do membership, because we're looking at other chapters and we're growing. So this is something really exciting to really look at into. And just join us. And if you need some voiceover service, because I'm a voice artist, again, I mentioned earlier, if you have an audio book you want to get done, you want me to do masters of ceremony for your business, record it. So when you go to an event, it can play for you and you can have something awesome. Your children's book, if you have a children's book, read that for you. You have a commercial for your upcoming book or your business and you need me to do a commercial, let me know. Inbox me and I'll send you my website for that. I got a new website. Awesome. But I'm going to get ready and get out of here. Those are some really great things that's available right now. I will have an event that's coming up soon. I'll keep you guys posted on it. And it's going, and I kind of mentioned this before, but it's 15 ways to monetize your speaker's revenue. So I have done it and people have been getting real great results and doing some great things with it. That is coming up very soon. It's coming up very soon. So be sure that you stay tuned in. I'll put my website and I'll put the event up. Be sure that you follow some of these strategies. Or if you feel like somebody else may benefit, then they can benefit from it. Please thumbs up, smile, like, share this video with somebody that needs to hear this, okay? So I'm getting ready to leave. You guys have a magnificent Saturday. Stay humble. Have peace in your life. Joyful. Be the reason why you smile. Remember, you're speaking on purpose so you can ignite your fire to go higher. I'll see you guys later. Take care. If no one told you they love you, I love you. Bye.